Hello, everybody. Welcome to Weekly Trash, the safe place to cleanse your mind, body, and soul of all that trash you consume this week so you can consume some more tomorrow. I'm your host, Josie Van Dyke, and I am sitting next to the supermodel of the century, Julia Hatch, everybody.
She's hyping me up. I'm so excited to be here, for real.
Truly, you're the most stunning human I've ever seen in my life. And you're also so kind and just like happy and bubbly and perfect, Julia.
Stop. Thank you.
No, you are. And everyone wants to know more about you because I don't think everyone knows your story.
I know. I've never really shared
like
my story.
Life. And so we have to do a dumpster deep dive into
excited.
Who Julia Hatch is.
I know. And I'm excited because I feel like I love hearing about other people and how they got to where they are. And I feel like it's my time to finally share. I feel
like your turn. It's your turn.
And with you, it's perfect. I wouldn't want it with anybody else.
Oh my gosh. Now you're making me blush. Okay, Julia Hatch, let's start from the beginning. Let's dumpster deep dive.
Yes.
Where are you from? Today's dumpster deep dive is brought to you by Thread. Let's dive into practical style with Thread. They've given the classic leather wallet a sleek update, focusing on simplicity and embracing the mission to carry on. Thread is your go-to for all things carry and self-expression. Now, let me share why I'm hooked on Thread's essentials, like the vertical wallet, wrist lanyard, lip balm holder. There is nothing worse than digging through your bag full of random stuff, so I cut out the chaos with Thread. The vertical wallet is my go-to solution, and the wrist lanyard and lip balm holder make everything I need just one reach away, simplifying my life and keeping me organized. And as a mom, I need that. So check out the entire collection, including these must-haves, at threadwallets.com, where functionality seamlessly meets fashion with Thread. Use code WEEKLYTRASH for 20% off your purchase. And thanks, Thread, for sponsoring today's episode.
So I was originally born in Northern California.
Okay.
My family grew up in the Bay. We moved like 14 times. My parents are the hardest working, amazing people. But they just kept having a little bit of bad luck. Like my dad had his own business, and in 2007 with the economy. Anyways, we ended up moving to Oregon, and I was there from 11 to 18 in a town called Boring, Oregon.
Wait, you're joking. It's called Boring?
Boring, Oregon. Yep.
Is it boring?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the name is valid.
Yeah.
The name is valid. It's boring.
Oregon is beautiful. Loved it. But don't think I'll live there again. Gotcha. I like the sunshine.
Gotcha. You like Well, you're sunshine. You got to live with the sunshine.
You're so sweet.
1,000%.
But then I moved to Utah after high school.
Okay.
I wanted to be a neurologist.
Wow.
And I went and interned for my uncle, who is amazing. He is one of the best neurologists ever. John Hatch. So cool. Just studying the brain, helping people. But then I went to school and COVID hit.
No way.
And I was working full time. I ended up moving to Hawaii because I didn't know what I was doing with my life. And this was way before social media.
Yeah.
And I spent way too much money in Hawaii because I was just working.
Well, Hawaii's so expensive.
Yeah.
So expensive.
And it was kind of like my first time being free. Like, it was the first time I ever drank was in Hawaii.
Okay.
Just not making the best decisions.
So did you grow up religious?
Yes.
Were like a strict home where you didn't drink, you didn't do any of those things?
Yeah, never. And so, well, my dad is still Mormon. I grew up Mormon. I was baptized.
Okay.
And my mom and dad got divorced when I was 11, but they stayed really good friends. My mom left the church, but she was raised in it too.
Gotcha.
And my dad is still in it, but my family, we all just believe in different things, and we just love and support.
Because you just told me you have 7 siblings?
Mm-hmm.
And they're all full siblings, or any of them half or step?
So 3 are step, but I just consider them full.
Yeah, of course.
My dad remarried when I was 12, and they're perfect. My stepmom is amazing. Seriously, one of the best women I've ever met. My step siblings, our house was so tiny.
Yeah.
It was the 2 oldest girls in one room, the 3 little girls in a room, and then the 3 boys in a room. And my dad made our garage another room for him and my stepmom.
Wow.
But that's like the house that
and
I
this
grew
was
up
in Boring, Oregon?
Yes.
Your mom didn't move to Oregon though too, so were you having to go back and forth?
No, so she actually does live in Oregon.
Oh, that's so random.
And she lives 20 minutes from my dad in a place called Beaver Creek.
Okay.
On this little house. that's beautiful. It's like yellow. It's on a tree farm. We don't own it. We just live on it. It's 503 acres of farm. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. And so my parents wanted to be close.
Gotcha.
And they were both super involved. Like, I got so blessed with my family, for real.
Because, yeah, that's not common.
No.
For a divorce to go smoothly. And then for them to be in the same state where you didn't have to like fly back and forth.
Yes.
So why did you want to go to Utah? Was it just for the what'd you say, neurosurgeon?
Yeah, neurology.
Neurology.
So it's like the study of the brain.
Okay, but it's not like a surgeon?
No.
Okay.
If I see blood, I pass out.
Oh, okay. Same.
So like props to all those people, but
no,
not for me.
Can you see your blood?
Barely. That's the thing. Like, I'm scared. All I want to be in life is a mom.
Yeah.
But I'm scared because what if like my kid is bleeding and I just pass out?
You're like, can't do that. No, your mom gears will kick in and you'll be fine. You'd be
exactly.
fine.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. But you went from Oregon, Utah, Hawaii.
And yes, I lived in Hawaii, and it was just a huge learning place for me.
Yeah,
it was
a pivotal moment.
Yeah. So I ended up moving back to Utah, and my parents at this point, they are the hardest working people I've never been without. Even though we grew up poor, I didn't even really know.
Yeah.
Because we were spoiled in a sense. They just sacrificed so much for us. And as I've gotten older, now I can like realize.
Yeah.
But I was 20 at this point, and I knew my parents were paying for so much. And so I didn't tell them that I didn't have a place to live. And I just figured it out. I slept in my car for a month, the Walmart parking lot, and I worked at a restaurant that I loved that was connected to a hotel. So I ended up telling my boss, and they would let me shower. But I was doing 12-hour shifts almost every day. And then when my dad found out, I didn't even tell him. I think my sister ended up telling him. He wanted to he was so mad because he's like, I'm your baby. You're my baby.
Yeah, like you're my daughter and you're sleeping in a car and showering whenever you can.
But I needed it. I think young Julia, 19-year-old Julia, needed to learn accountability.
Yeah.
For my own actions. And so while I was doing that, I started posting on TikTok. I ended up getting a little apartment and just working full time.
Is this in Utah?
Mm-hmm. This was St. George. I dyed my hair red.
Okay.
First video I posted with my hair red has 10 million views.
What made you dye your hair red? Because your mom's a redhead.
Yeah, and she's natural.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've always just thought my mom was so beautiful, and I loved her hair.
She is so beautiful.
I've wanted red hair my entire life, but my natural hair, I love it too. It's like strawberry blonde.
Okay.
So everyone was like, don't dye your hair. And I'm like, no, I'm meant to be a redhead.
You don't understand.
And now
it's your personality. You have to have a red hair.
I think, whatever, God doesn't make mistakes, but
like you should have just added a little more red in there. Like, come on, I need to look like my mama.
Please.
No, so you dye your hair red and it has 10 million views.
And that's when everything started changing for me. Because at that point I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Do I want to go back to school for neurology? Yeah. COVID just happened. I'm working full time. I felt so lost. And so I could not feel more blessed and thankful because I know that social media, it's hard work.
Yeah, it takes time.
But also part of it is luck too.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get on that For You page and then,
it builds from there.
Exactly. It's just about taking the opportunity and doing something with it. So
no, for sure. So when you were going through Instagram and TikTok, did you model ever? Because you're perfect.
No, you're so sweet.
So you were just working 12-hour shifts at a restaurant and like that, like you weren't modeling, you weren't doing anything like that?
No. And in high school, I was just in my little a cappella group.
Okay.
I was never, body image as a girl and just appearance, everything is hard, no matter what. But I didn't really care about how I looked. Like I didn't take that good of care of myself almost in a way. I was just kind of in my nerdy little group and I kept to myself. Nobody ever told me that I didn't think I was pretty.
What?
And no. And I know people are going to be like, oh my
I'm
gosh.
shocked.
But also, like, you know, now I get spray tans and my eyebrows, I get them done. But I had braces my senior year. I have naturally bleached eyebrows. And I was super shy. So I don't know. It's still, when I'm like at my modeling shoots, I'm like, what the crap is going on? Like little Julia would be like,
what's happening?
What did you say? Like,
you want to take a picture
of
me?
Yeah. I'm like, why? Okay.
But I think that's why people love you, though, is because you're so humble and you're delusional into thinking that you're not the most perfect person. But back with like body image and stuff, because obviously a lot of comments on your page are like, your body, you're so sexy, you're so beautiful. Like, what's your workout routine, your stomach, your legs, like everything. That would probably be a lot, like all the time to hear that. Has that ever affected you mentally?
You know, it has a ton. Even when I was in middle school, I got bullied. They would call me pig thighs. Because my whole life, I've been a curvy girl.
Yeah, you had a womanly body.
Womanly body. And it was really hard. I, ended up having to talk to somebody, and I, like, trigger warning, but I had an eating disorder. And it wasn't just, I didn't know what I had because it was so normal. And luckily I have the mom that I do. She kind of saw what was going on, and she nipped it in the butt. You know, I got so blessed with my parents, and they've always told us that, like, to take care of your body is amazing because we're lucky enough to be born with a body that works.
Yeah.
But, I went to therapy, and to this day, I still have a hard time. I lost a lot of weight in the past year. And that's like my biggest search bar right now is Julia before and after.
Really?
And it makes me sad because it was actually like a health thing. So I went to a psychiatrist. I thought I had really bad depression.
Okay.
And anxiety.
This was last year?
Mm-hmm. And I ended up finding out that I was having ADHD exhaustion. So I would be on top of the world, go, 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 doing my thing. And then I would sleep for like 3 days because I didn't have that much to do if you wrote it out. But to me, it was so overwhelming. I would get so anxious that I just wouldn't leave my bed. And I was like, I don't think this is normal. So I ended up getting diagnosed with ADHD, but I didn't want to go on Adderall because it just made me nervous.
Yeah, it's scary to get on a medication. And Adderall is one where you hear so many things.
Mm-hmm. And so I actually went on a different medication, Ritalin, which is like pretty much the same thing. But my body had a really bad reaction to it. So I lost a lot of weight really fast. And now I'm on like a journey again of making my body healthy. And so it's been hard.
Yeah.
But I think it was beautiful too because it made me realize, when I was curvier, I would always find things I didn't like about my body, right? Oh, like my arms, I hate how big my thighs are, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, if I was just skinnier, I'd be so much happier, right?
Yeah. We always think that.
And then I lost the weight, and it made me realize, I had just found different things to be insecure about.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, you're going to find things you don't like. So now I just love myself. Like, I love my body. If somebody tries to make a joke, I got cankles. I do.
You do?
I just do.
Okay.
Like my
would never have guessed.
My calf and my ankle are like one.
The same size. Yeah.
And so people were making fun of it. And instead of being sad, I was like, yeah, I made a video. I'm like, I was told I have American Girl doll legs. I'm a sturdy. Like, you cannot push me over.
Sturdy bitch.
I'm a sturdy bitch. Okay, I didn't know if I could.
You are. Yeah.
Like, and I think it was good for my, I have so many young girls following me and my sisters, and I try to just tell them, like, it's not that important.
Yeah, it's not.
Like, it is so hard to be a woman. There are so many expectations, and the perfect body changes.
Oh,
all the time.
Does.
Like,
we want small waist, we want big lips, then we want natural lips, we want fuller cheeks, now we want slim down cheeks, we want small legs, oh now we want big booty. Like you see the Kardashians taking out their butt implants because now, oh, we don't want that big booty, now we want a more slim body.
Exactly.
It changes
and
all the time.
it's not realistic.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna have a huge perfect butt and a tiny, perfect little tiny waist and big boobs. Like, I'm sure there's people out there who are just blessed.
There's the anomaly that has that for sure.
But like, that's not realistic.
No.
And so I don't think beauty, I'm just learning that being a woman is hard.
Yeah.
And I think it's important for all these girls to know, like, the internet isn't what you see. You know, not all of those girls you're looking up to, they have insecurities too, and you want to be mad because you're like, well, how can they? But also they have money, girl. Like, all those famous people you're watching.
Yeah. They got the money.
They got the money. And I even try to say, like, when girls are like, I wish I looked like you. I'm like, dude, I dye my hair. I got my teeth done.
Yeah.
I got a spray tan. I learned how to do makeup. Like, you were beautiful.
This wasn't cheap. You know? Like,
and just like, don't compare.
Yeah, no.
You will get so tired.
You'll get so tired.
So yeah, I mean, it doesn't bother me as much anymore, but it makes me sad and I get nervous speaking about it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
because
sure.
I don't want to offend anyone. All I'm trying to do is make girls realize, like, they're so beautiful.
Everyone has beauty in them.
Exactly.
Whether it's inside or out too, because that's the thing is you have so much beauty inside too. And I feel like when I compliment you, I want you to know that, like, it's not just your looks. Like, it's truly like the aura that you give is so bright and happy. And I think that in itself is so much more important than the outer beauty.
Exactly. It's just your shell.
It's just your shell.
And you know, if you want to change something, if you want to get a boob job, if you want, do what you want, girl.
You're just updating your shell.
Yeah. And you can do it. It's your shell.
It's your shell.
Who cares what anybody has to say?
No, I love that.
Like, but yeah, just know, like, to all the girls watching this, you're so stunning. You do not need to compare yourself. You will just never be happy.
Never.
I promise.
When you were on TikTok, you sing a lot.
Yes.
You haven't sung a ton in a while.
No.
But your voice is also beautiful. Okay?
Thank you.
Did you always have that voice? Did you ever do singing lessons? Was it just so natural for you? Also, if people hear little kids, we have an elementary school next door.
That's so cute.
So you might hear some little screams at recess.
Yes.
Just ignore. Just ignore.
Just ignore.
We don't have a daycare going on, I promise.
I'm like, surprise you guys, I actually have kids. Imagine.
Surprise Julia's announcement. She has 40 children.
I have 40. That would be my dream.
She brought them all with her. It's super fun. Little piglets just hanging out with their mama. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you sing.
Yes, so this is actually a funny story. My older sister is an amazing singer, songwriter, can play any instrument. Same with like my little sister. But growing up, I was a dancer.
Okay.
And so
like ballet, hip hop, everything.
Yes, just in those dance classes, and I never sang that much. You know, I never actually like tried.
Yeah. And
so my sister was always just a good singer. And then they accidentally put me in choir in high school. I didn't even want to be in choir.
You're like, I don't want to do this.
I was like, I don't like singing. Like,
especially in high school. Like, that's like more like serious. Like middle school, you kind of always do choir. But high school, it's like, this is the big deal.
Making out with the microphone.
Yeah, she's making out with this microphone. Many people are jealous. Julia, stop. Stop it.
Wait, we need to hang out every day.
No, like, let's
making
do
me
it.
blush.
No, I want to be part of your and Lucy's like group.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
Just come and hang out.
You're invited anytime.
Okay, but yeah, you got into choir.
So yeah, I got accidentally put into choir and it was fine. I was just like, okay, I guess I'll do it. And then we had to sing karaoke for so it was like trimesters where I went to high school, and we had to sing a Christmas song.
Oh.
And so I got up there and I sang Santa Baby. And people were like, you actually have a good voice.
A very sexy voice to sing Santa Baby. Santa
like,
Baby.
Yeah. Little 15-year-old Julia.
Yeah, just up there.
And my choir teacher was like, girl, wait, what? And I had no idea that I was like
talented in that.
Good.
Yeah.
You know, I just always thought like, yeah, I can hold a note. But then I was in an a cappella group.
Love it.
We won state. We have music videos.
Oh my gosh, where can we find these? Where can we find these? Pitch Perfect. Please cast Julia in the next movie.
No, but yeah, we even got to like record our own album and everything. But shout out to my choir teacher, Miss Voorhees. She was the best. And so
gosh.
That was like my first experience. But I get so nervous on stage to the point like I throw up before I go up.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's no fun.
So
it's literally like Pitch Perfect. Have you seen Pitch Perfect?
Oh, yeah.
The scene starts with her vomiting on stage.
And that's literally it. What Pitch Perfect is actually how a cappella groups are too.
Really?
They're a little bit nicer to each other. It's not as dramatic.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're a bunch of choir kids.
Yeah. You're
like we're unique. We're
unique. You're competitive. You want to win.
Mm-hmm. We're all a little bit quirky.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. So it was. If you go look at the music video, they're awesome, but they're hilarious.
Are they on YouTube? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Everyone, go
sound
search.
check.
Go
OCHS.
Search. Okay. I'm so excited.
No, but.
Did you ever want to like audition for like American Idol or any of those kind of shows?
See, like, I love music. I love singing. And for some reason, posting singing doesn't make me nervous.
Well, it's probably because you're like by yourself and you're actually doing it.
Yeah, I'm like behind the phone. But in front of people, my throat closes up. Like I cannot hit the notes. My full body shakes.
I'm like, Julia, hit the note right now. Like, you're like,
I know. I just start vomiting. You ask me to sing, I vomit.
Like, no.
That would go viral though.
It would. Like Julia hit. I don't even know notes. I don't even know notes. Like I was talking to Chelsea, who was on the podcast just barely because she was a singer, and I was like, what are even notes? Like what's a note? Like an F? Is that a note?
Yeah.
F is a note?
Yeah.
Hit an F.
I'm like, I can't do that. I don't know the notes.
Is F high? Is F low? I don't know anything.
I honestly don't know that much either.
Okay.
Like, I can't play an instrument. I can't read music. All I do is I just listen.
Well, that's why you're good at acapella, because you're vibing, you're harmonizing. You're reading the room. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, my sister's got that talent. They can pick up an instrument and just learn it in 20 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
I've been trying to play guitar for like 6 years, and I know only 3 chords.
Hey, that's more than me. I think instruments are like one of those things where I want to make my kids do it. Like I want to force them.
Yes.
Because I'm like, you're going to be so happy that you know how to do this one day.
Oh,
Same with like learning a second language.
Yes.
I'm like, I want to force you guys to do that, but you're going to hate me as a mom. You're going to be like, Mom, I don't want to go to Spanish class and I don't want to do piano. But you will.
But you will.
I promise you will when you get older.
I'm going to be the same.
Yeah.
Because I wish.
Do it.
Because my parents tried.
Yeah, and
I would push back.
Yep, you're like, I don't want to do it. I want to go do other things.
I would throw a tantrum.
I love throwing tantrums. I threw a tantrum on this trip. Like, I love throwing tantrums.
We all still do.
We got to. We're girls. We throw tantrums.
But yeah, so my music, it's been this big back and forth in my brain because I love it. I love to sing, but performing is a whole nother talent.
Yeah.
Like being up there, I can't write either.
Really?
I cannot write my own songs. I've tried. No, I don't have that talent.
Okay, maybe you need more heartbreak like Taylor Swift.
Oh, I've had plenty.
Have you? Which I do want to talk about that.
Yes.
I want to talk about, because are you single right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever recall you posting with any boys. Like, have you had boyfriends?
Yes. So the last guy I was with didn't want to be public.
Yeah.
And I'm going to respect that, of course. Sure. But, I mean, nobody knew and everybody was really confused because they did social media too.
Okay.
And so people kind of found out, like, people knew we were dating.
Yeah, yeah.
But I would have posted. I mean, I'm an open book, and I think if something bad is to happen, you guys break up, whatever, like, I'm not going to go, like, crap on you on the internet because in any relationship, there's always stuff that you can learn too. Yep. It's never just one person's fault.
Yeah.
And he was amazing. We dated for a year. Nobody knew.
Wow.
Yeah. Like people knew I had a boyfriend because I love to talk about it. But that was something like he doesn't share that side. And it kind of made me realize like and he's not doing anything bad.
Yeah, no.
But I think I want somebody to at least
show off and like.
Yeah, like say they have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
If they're
he didn't say he had a girlfriend.
No. Like, but I mean, his content, it made sense for him not to ever have to bring it up.
Yeah.
But that was also, I think I learned a lot about myself in our relationship.
Yeah.
Because I was like, dang, I got some insecurities I need to work on. But I've only dated long term. I've only had long-term boyfriends, and I've had quite a few.
Really? Because how old are you? 23?
Mm-hmm.
How many have you had at 23?
So my first boyfriend, I dated him in high school when I was 15. We dated for 3 years.
Oh,
and
wow.
he was wonderful, but he, was 18 when I was 15.
Okay.
But he lived in Oregon, and it was beautiful. And when it was time for me to go to college, he wanted to stay together, but I wasn't ready. So I moved. And then I've always just hopped. I'm a lover girl. So I would have a boyfriend and within like 3 months have another one.
Yeah.
And so after this last one.
When did this last one end?
You're
like,
November.
yesterday.
I'm like, yesterday.
You're like, I'm single. Who wants me?
I'm like, who wants to get married?
Who wants to hang?
No, I was like, okay, I think I need to at least give myself a year. I mean, he was beautiful. He's a great person. He's just not my person, which is totally okay.
Did you end it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't want to, but I had to.
Good for you.
Because we just love different. And so, like, neither of us were technically doing anything wrong, but it just wasn't working.
Yeah.
So.
And you know when it's working. Like, you'll know. And when it doesn't feel right, it's like, move on. Like,
yes.
You're 23. You have so much time, so much life to live. You don't need to waste it. Like,
no.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me because I'm so excited to be in love and to find my person. All I want to be in life is a mom.
Really?
And everyone's like, whoa, slow down.
You're like, no, you don't get it.
I know how hard it is to be a mom. Like, to all the moms out there, I give you props. But I don't think my life will end. I think it's going to start when I have kids. Like, I'm so excited. I think it's my purpose.
No, it's so true, though, because I felt that same way. Like, I felt like I just, like, didn't feel whole until I had my first kid. And it's like the minute I had her, it was like, oh my gosh, this is life. Like, this is me. And I don't think that's for everybody. Like,
no.
But when you know that that's your purpose, you just know.
You just know. And I think, like, that's why I kept trying to make us work for so long, me and this guy. Because I was like, no, I don't want to restart.
Yeah.
Like, I just want us to be together so, like, we can date for a couple years, be married for a couple years. I have my time scheduled.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's not how it works, Jules. And I got to make sure the guy that I marry,
Yeah.
He'll be around.
He'll be there and he'll tell the world that he's with the Julia Hatch. What's your type?
Well, old Julia, she liked to fix. So that's something I'm working on.
Okay.
But I don't know. I think my type, new Julia.
New Julia?
I want hardworking. I mean, I've always dated shorter guys.
Shorter? Like shorter than you?
Not shorter than me.
But like
same height or like
5'10".
5'8".
Okay.
5'6".
Okay.
But I would be open to dating
You like a short king.
I do like a short king, I've noticed. But
yeah.
I would like to try dating a
tall
man.
A tall king.
A tall king.
Yeah.
Tall king or short king, like whatever. But dark hair.
Dark hair.
I do like dark hair. And I like when they're funny, family oriented. Like, I want somebody that I can bring around my girlfriends and my family who are so important to me. And I don't have to, like, stress.
Yeah.
And I haven't had that yet.
Yeah. Do you want someone who, like, believes in God?
I think yes, it doesn't have to be God. I just think in believing something bigger than themselves.
Yeah.
Like, my mom believes in the universe.
Yeah.
And I think that's beautiful. I believe in God.
Yeah.
Like, I'm on my journey of figuring out what I believe.
For sure.
And I've never really done much studying into a lot of religions. So this is exciting for me. I'm like going to different churches and even the Mormon church, even though I was raised. I mean, I never listened. Like,
no, you just sit there and it's kind of boring. And so it just kind of like goes over your head and you're just like, sorry, I was not paying attention. What'd you just say?
Yeah, exactly. So I can't even say I don't believe in it. I just don't have that much knowledge about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just something bigger than themselves and,
for sure,
remembering that.
Like the same values as you.
Exactly.
I love that.
But I'd be open to dating somebody who believes in something differently than me. just as long as they supported my beliefs as well.
And that's what's huge. It would never work if it wasn't that way.
Exactly.
Like my mom's a member of the church, my dad's not.
Yeah.
And like it works for them. And like
See,
as long as you have that respect, that's all you need.
That's all you need.
You need to respect each other.
And there's some things that you will have to agree on.
Yes.
But I think religion and spirituality is everybody's own personal journey. And I don't think anybody needs to feel bad if they're not on the same journey, especially if you were raised in a religion. You know, don't feel bad for not believing as strongly or having, you know, the same thoughts as them. Like, just go figure it out for yourself. Like, that's okay. Just the fact that you're like putting in work for it, that's amazing.
That's huge.
And if you figure out that you don't believe in any of it, then boom, you figured it out for yourself.
Like, you're one step ahead. Good job. You
exactly.
did it. Teach us how. Like, good job.
I love that for you.
So obviously your job now is TikTok and content creation and modeling, and you've got to work with so many amazing brands. When do you feel like you started to make an income where it was like, this is my career? Like, I don't need to work at a restaurant. I don't need to go get a job at anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, this is my job.
Oh my gosh. Actually, shout out to Annabelle Walker.
Annabelle Walker.
I was working at a packaging, like we would just package stuff at a warehouse.
Okay.
And I had almost 1 million followers at this point. I had
you were
no idea.
Working at a packaging place.
I didn't know you could make money. I was dumb, like not dumb, but I just had no knowledge.
You were naive about it.
Yeah. And so I met Lucy at that packaging warehouse.
Okay.
And Lucy had known Annabelle forever and was like, dude, you need to talk to Annabelle because you need to get a manager. You can make money off of just social media.
Yeah.
And so I talked with her, and then my manager, I got so lucky. First manager I ever was on call with is the one I'm still with.
Same one? Okay. Yes. She's a
she
sweetheart.
is a boss.
Yeah.
She has my back.
Yeah.
And she changed my life. I was like, what?
Like, this can be my life?
I'm like, wait, I can just do this full time? Are you sure? She's like, yeah, girl. And these are what your rates should be and everything. Like, and I'm always open about that because I think people should have knowledge. Like, it is.
It's a job.
It's the only way to market, too.
Yeah.
So, like, you can make really good money on social media, but you just got to put in the work, too.
You got to put in the work, and you got to work on yourself, too, to make sure, like, you're mentally strong enough to handle the internet.
Yeah, exactly. But I did get lucky because a lot of people, it takes them a few tries to find a manager that they love, and even then, some have, like, a few.
Yeah.
And I just got lucky. Like, Lex.
Shout
Select.
Shout out.
If you guys are looking for management, hit up Select.
There you go. So that was probably when? 2022? Yeah.
2022. Yeah.
2022. And out of all of the things you've gotten to do, what's been your favorite? Because like you just have done like a Steve Madden campaign, and you've also got to include your mom a ton.
Yes.
Which that's so fun.
I mean, she's the reason that my social media, I feel like, took off. Because I posted my mom, and the first video I posted with her got 3 million likes.
People are like, your mom? People are like, your mom? Yeah. Are you sure that's your mom?
Like, Young Gravy commented on it. I was like, Mom, hit him up.
Because is your mom single?
Yes.
Okay, so you're both single together. You both look like you could be sisters. So what's your mom's type?
My mom, she's like very outdoorsy. People
I saw that. She's like holding fish and stuff.
Yes. And people, my mom gets so nervous to be on social media.
Yeah.
And I think my mom just wants like a man. She likes bald men for some reason.
Bald men. Okay.
Which like good.
Love a good bald head.
She wants them to like, my mom goes on month-long hunting trips.
Oh my God.
So she wants somebody that she can like go hunting and fishing with.
You guys are so unique and different.
I know. Like, I've never held a gun in my hands.
You're like, I don't know how to kill a deer.
No, I ran over a squirrel and I cried.
Yeah. I feel like you would cry.
But like my mom, and she does it how she's supposed to. She gets a license.
Yeah, for sure.
They eat anything that they do hunt.
For sure.
And most of the time she just catches fish and then lets them go.
No, if the world ends, like, we're going to your mom's house.
Exactly.
Like, take care of us.
Do it. And people get so mad at her. They're like, why are you killing animals? I'm like, dude.
Back in the day, how did people live?
Exactly. And she does it polite in the right way,
It's called isn't it evolution? Like,
yeah.
Like, it's the circle of life.
And like, You know, my mom doesn't judge you for being vegan. She loves that for you.
Yeah.
So
she'll make you vegan cookies.
yeah, she'll figure it out. So let's just love each other.
Let people do what they want.
Right?
But yeah, you've got to do so much with her.
Yeah.
And you kind of act like your relationship has always been that way, like with what you're saying. Like you have been so close forever.
Forever. You know, my parents have been through so much in their lives, especially my mom and my dad too. But they just have always, no matter what is going on with them personally, have put us first. Especially, like, I don't show my dad on my social media as often because he gets shy.
Yeah.
But my dad, I can't even talk about my parents without tearing up. Like,
there's tissues if you need them.
They're just the most amazing people, for real. Like, I can tell them anything with no judgment. And, you know, I think when you're a parent, there's so much pressure. And as you get older, it's weird to realize that your parents aren't perfect.
Yeah.
But damn, mine are close to being perfect. Like, they just love, like, unconditional love. And I think that is so rare. Like, there is nothing that we could do, me and my siblings, where my parents would stop loving us. Yeah. Or, you know, I don't know. I just got so lucky, and they are so hardworking.
No, being a parent, that's like the only form of unconditional love that I think there is. Like, besides God. But just when you become a mom, you'll see it. It's the craziest thing. Like, my kids could spit in my face, and I'd be like, I love you so much. I don't care, you know? And so I'm so glad that you got to have that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I'd be without them. But for real, like, I think my parents' relationship is really unique too. The fact that, like, we still don't know why they got divorced.
Really?
And it's not any of our business. And I've never heard them speak ill on each other because they just say it didn't work and that's all that matters. But they were both so involved and just so, you know, instead of coming home and yelling at us if the house was super messy after my dad was at work all day and my mom was, like, super pregnant, he would just clean up with us. They never, like, yelled. They were always so involved and, you know, active. After working all day long, they would, on the weekends, take us on hikes and, like, bring us places and did everything for us. And my stepmom even, like, she's so amazing and was, you know, that would be so hard to join a family going from she had 3 kids to then 8. Yeah. Because she gets 5-step into a tiny home with my dad and my mom are recently divorced but good friends. And she's been nothing but, like, the best. My mom and her even, they're friends, you know, they just support each other. And I feel like that just shows how they could have been selfish. Yeah. I mean, I go through breakups and I have a hard time being, you know, I'm like, I can't imagine.
I can't coexist with you.
Exactly. So for them to just put us first, they're amazing, for real.
No, that's amazing.
So.
You were just on vacation with your mom.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I keep getting sidetracked.
Yeah, what's your favorite? Like, what's your favorite thing you've got to do with or without your mom?
Oh, my
goodness.
You've
had so many amazing things.
I honestly don't know if I can pick.
This little piece of hair.
Thank you, my queen.
Your tattoo.
Oh, yes.
What's your tattoo?
It says patience.
I love it. How many tattoos do you have?
I think I counted the other day and I have 13.
Because I've wanted to get one right there.
You should.
Because I think it's the cutest spot.
I love it.
I think it's so cute.
You know,
I love.
Patience is something that I'm working on. So I thought maybe if I get it tattooed, it'll, like, sink into my skin.
Yeah. It'll just, like, absorb for sure. For sure. Yeah. Okay. So what's been your favorite with all of them?
Oh my goodness. I really don't think I could pick one.
Yeah.
For real. Like, I am so blessed and I'm so lucky because I don't just work with random brands. It's the stuff that I actually like.
Yeah, it's
you know?
The ones you want to work with.
And I probably could make a lot more money if I worked with brands that I didn't like, but I could, you know, get that bag.
Yeah.
But I don't want my followers to ever think I'm lying. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I need to keep that trust between us.
Yeah, that authentic relationship.
So every brand trip I've been on has been absolutely amazing. I think one of, though, like the coolest ones, I don't know, like the first Steve Madden trip I went on with, it was with my mom to Nashville.
Yes.
And that was a dream of both of ours. So we got to go together.
Had you been to Nashville before?
No.
I go in, let's see, what month is it? I think I go in April. I go in April.
Is it going to be your first time?
Yes, I'm so excited.
Dude, it is literally one of my favorite places ever.
I feel like I'm going to want to live there after.
I think you will. And I think you should.
Like,
because then I'll come visit.
should we both live there? Like, we should just move
Yeah.
to Nashville. Become
Should we?
cowgirls.
Yes, please.
Let's do it. Get cowgirl hats, milk some cows.
Cute cowgirl boots.
Yes.
But that one was so amazing. Because also, that was my first time like working with Steve Madden. And they are just the most hardworking, best group of women. Like that Steve Madden team, shout out to them. They're amazing. Like Steve Madden, all of them. But like every trip I've been on with all the brands are just so amazing. Like I've really not had one bad one.
Yeah. Well, they all look incredible.
But that one was cool because it was like me and my mom both getting to go somewhere. And that was the first brand trip my mom had ever gone on. So it was like so cool. And my mom is just the sweetest.
And you guys got to like take pictures together
Yeah.
and like do a campaign together.
Mm-hmm.
Like
So,
how cool.
That one was like really memorable just
No,
because.
that's huge.
And then my mom got to like see the work that I do too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which was amazing.
No,
So,
I love it.
Yeah. One of my, I don't know though. I feel like I'm forgetting some because I've been so blessed this last year because I never travel either.
Yeah.
I mean, my family grew up camping on
Yeah.
vacations and now I get to like, I was just in Jamaica yesterday. What?
Like crazy.
And then a month before that, I was in Canuan.
Yeah.
What? Like
living your best life.
living my best life. So I just feel so lucky.
Yeah. And now you're on your year of being single. So you're just going to
Yes.
travel. What if you like fall in love with some European, like are you going to Europe anytime soon?
My dad has never been to Europe and neither have I.
Yeah.
And so I really want to go with him for the first time because my mom went with my sister
Yeah.
and my dad is so hardworking, like he deserves it. So I might be going this summer. I don't think like there's no one planned with trips or
Yeah.
with brands, but I do want to go.
You should find some
Everywhere.
sexy short king European man
Or tall.
or tall, whatever. We don't have preference over here.
Exactly. And
It's whatever.
I'm not looking at all.
Yeah.
I haven't been on a date in a long time, but I'm not closed off either.
Yeah.
But guys don't really ask you out anymore.
Yeah, like I'm sure your DMs are kind of creepy though. Do you get like creepers in your DMs?
I honestly don't read my DMs.
Oh.
Like ever.
Oh, well that's probably good.
Because
That's probably good.
they were a little creepy. And
Yeah.
I laugh sometimes and sometimes I try to because I want to reply
Yeah.
to like all of my girls. I feel
Yeah.
like I have 96% women following me. Like I
Which
got a
is
girl gang.
Incredible. You want to keep that girl number up.
Exactly.
And that's crazy because your pictures are so like sexy. Like I'm sure men do want to follow you. And so the fact that 96% is still women
It's insane.
is amazing.
No, I'm very lucky
Yeah, that's incredible.
because I'm a girl's girl through and through.
Yeah, you are.
Like the girls in my life.
They know.
And I think that's why dating has been hard for me too, because the women in my life just fill me with so much love
Yeah.
that like a man
Could
could never, or you got like, come on, step it up.
Like the competition's big.
It is.
Like
If I'm sick, I already know my girlfriends are going to be at my house with soup. Like that's insane.
like where are you?
Where are you?
Where are you rubbing my feet, giving me soup, flowers?
Like you're a man, it's your job.
Like come on. That's
know?
what Julia Hatch deserves and needs, everybody. Get on it. Get on it.
And I feel like nowadays dating is just hard.
Yeah, like how do you expect to meet a guy then if you don't go to your DMs? Like you're not on dating apps.
I did download Raya the other
Oh
day.
my gosh, I was talking about Raya with Ty French when he came on, and I was like, "What's it like on there?
Yes.
Like who's tried to match with Julia Hatch?
Honestly, I haven't got that many.
Like how does it work on Raya? Is it similar to like other ones where
Yeah.
you just like swipe?
It's just, yeah, you can like swipe and you can put just looking for friends even.
Oh, okay.
So it can be like friends or dating. But yeah,
Any
I just,
good ones?
yeah, there's some cuties on there.
Are there anybody where you're like, oh my gosh, you're on Raya?
Yeah, there's been a couple, but I don't think I can say.
No,
like, I'm like,
you can't say or you'll get taken off.
Yeah.
They'll take you off.
There's nobody. But
Yeah,
no, it's fine. I don't even look at it very often.
Really?
I made it because, like, me and Lucy were just laying in bed, and, you know, we've both been single for a while, and we're like, we're a little bored right now.
Yeah.
Like, should we just go swipe and look at sexy men for a second?
It's a fun game.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
And who knows? Because I know so many people who meet their husband off of dating apps now.
I met my husband on Tinder.
Because it is
happens.
hard. I love that. Wait, what?
Yeah, it happens. Sometimes it happens. You
See?
never know.
You never know.
Back in the day, you would like bump into each other at a grocery store or something.
Exactly.
Where now everyone's glued to their phones. They're not even looking at the person in front of them.
Exactly.
And we all have like social anxiety to talk to strangers. I feel like you and me are very similar. How like you were just talking to your Uber driver.
Yes.
That's me. Like I will make conversation
Same.
with anybody. And so the
Same.
fact that like some people are so like in their phones, not even aware of their surroundings, socially almost uncomfortable and awkward because of it. How are you going to meet anybody?
I don't know.
Like you got to talk. People got to talk to you.
Like, I'm all for, you know, I'm never judging anybody, but the person that I want, I've had guys tell me, I went on a date one time, and this guy told me the only thing women are time wasters and money wasters.
He said that on a date?
Yeah, and I remember being like,
Ew.
what? Where did you hear that? First of all, no. Second of all, I want a man who wants to provide.
Yeah, I want a man who wants to buy me stuff and not say it's a money waster.
Like, I want them to just want to. And I'm very independent. I pay all my own bills, and my bills are paid.
Yeah, you lived in a car.
Yeah.
Okay, you're independent.
And my dad was in construction. Like, I can retile a bathroom.
Good. Oh,
Like,
hell yeah.
But I'm trying to be more in my feminine energy.
You can frame a picture. You can hang a framed picture.
I could. I can make it level.
Frame it. Yeah.
Exactly. And so, but I am trying to be more in my feminine and let men do things for me sometimes. Because I'm just so like,
I can do it.
I can do it.
Yeah.
But it's like, I know you can. I just need a man who's like, I know you can do it, but I just want to do it for you.
Yeah.
Because you're my queen, you know?
You are absolutely.
And I don't know.
So what are your plans? Like, you live with Lucy right now.
Yes.
You guys are roomies. What do you see for yourself? Like, are you renting right now or did you buy a place?
Yeah, I'm renting.
Like, do you see yourself living where you're at forever?
Yeah. So
Like the location?
I love it so much. But I did want to test. I've always loved visiting here.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to rent for a year or two, make sure I love it. Maybe even like find different areas around it that I might like more. And then save up and buy a house. Yeah. It's going to take me a sec.
Yeah.
For sure.
You want to make sure you like where you are before you write a check with 1,000 zeros on it. Yeah.
But I mean, if I could plan out my life in 5 years, I would at least love to be married.
Yeah.
Maybe pregnant with my first.
Yeah.
You know, maybe have a mortgage for a home in either San Clemente or Newport. Like, that would be the dream.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Are you an animal person? Would you have a dog?
Oh my gosh, yeah. You're
probably so busy right now you can't have a dog because who would take care of your dog?
Exactly. And I'm a Cancer. I don't know if
I don't know signs, but I pretend to know signs.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, Cancer. I know I'm a Capricorn. So
those are so many of my best friends are Capricorns.
Capricorns are fun.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't know that much. I just know mine. Like, I couldn't tell you the dates for any of them.
Me either.
But
like, I love knowing about others.
Right?
I'm like, what are you? Because it is so interesting.
And it is, you know, Cancers are very motherly. And I feel like that's why I also start to mother the men I'm dating. Yeah. So I'm trying not to do that anymore.
Like, stop it, Julia. Not your mom.
Julia, sit down. But I want a dog so bad, but I'm not going to get a dog until I know that, like, I can take care of it.
Yeah, you can be its mama.
Because I don't want to, like, be leaving it at babysitting places or, like, be like, hey, Lucy, I'm going to be gone for a week. You mind walking my dog while she's working a full-time job and modeling? Yeah, you know, like.
You need to give that
but I want one.
Yeah.
I love. So, like, I just need to love something.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of, like, an animal that, like, doesn't need attention at all. Honestly, cats, I feel like, are the kind of animals that you could leave. Like, you could get a cat.
Cats, but I'm allergic.
Me too.
It makes me so sad.
I love cats, but I'm allergic to dogs too. And some dogs, it's like really bad, but I have 2 really large dogs and I'm fine with them. But cats are like the cutest, funnest, little fluffiest things, but they make me, I can't breathe. I literally can't breathe.
Same.
I'm like,
I'll
itchy
get
my nose,
hives.
itchy my eyes, hives, my throat's all scratchy. I literally can't. I can't.
Yep.
But they're so cute.
They're so cute.
They're so cute.
Yeah,
Same
that's
with,
why.
like bunnies, like little bunnies, little fluffy bunnies.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I love bunnies.
Oh my gosh, I can't. I love.
I want so bad, and that's why, like, I think I'll just wait till I have a husband.
Yeah.
So, somebody find me a husband, please.
Anybody?
I'm ready.
Anybody take her? She's ready.
I'm ready.
She's ready. Okay, well, I'm trying to think of anything else I want to ask you for the dumpster deep dive before we take out trash, because again, you have this life that's just so, it's not hidden. It's just like nobody knows about it.
I know. Nobody
knows about
knows.
it. So are you close with all your siblings?
Yes.
Yeah.
Super close. My siblings are my best friends, and we're also different.
Yeah.
Like, we all believe in different things. We all live in different places, but we just love and support. We see each other as much as we can. I think, living in such a small house and not being super wealthy ever. I wouldn't say we were never without.
You're low middle class.
And my parents did such a good job. Like, my dad is one of the hardest working people ever. And now he's finally like getting a break, because he just had the hardest life. Like, he was supposed to make so much money on this house that he built, and somebody broke in, clogged all the drains, and flooded the entire house for no reason.
Oh my gosh.
It's like my dad
just can't catch a
just
break.
couldn't catch a break. And this man slept 2 hours like every night my whole life, because he was like working 3 jobs and working in construction while like helping with all the kids, and like Brandy and my mom were amazing, but they also had to work too. Yeah. So it was just intense. But I forgot what we were even talking about.
If you're close with your family,
yes,
living in a small house,
like, I just think it makes me very thankful for where I am now, and it made me and my siblings become so much closer. It helped us with people skills. Yeah. Because we just had to learn how to get along. Yeah. Like, we didn't have a choice.
It's like, you be nice or that's going to be awkward for you.
Yeah, it was either like each other or be miserable.
Yeah.
Because there was no room in our house to have any alone time.
What do they all think about your fame? Your fame
so
and success.
Funny. Whenever somebody's like, "Oh, you're famous," I'm like, "No." Like, it doesn't seem real. I don't know. Like, I just seem
like, what?
What? Like, no. But they are my biggest supporters.
Yeah.
For real. My dad, when I first told him that I was going to quit my job to do social media full time, he was like, "What? What
are you talking about?"
No.
Yeah.
And then now I can afford to live in Newport, and he's just like,
What,
dude? He's like, crap, I should have been doing that.
Yeah.
But no, they all love and support it. Like, they all, my brother, Indy, he's actually on a Mormon mission right now.
Oh, where's he at?
He's in Bakersfield, California.
Oh, shut up. Wait, isn't Bakersfield kind of scary?
I actually don't know. I know it's really hot.
Like, isn't that, there's a college, actually, I don't know anything.
Yes.
There's a college over there,
I
right?
think so,
I had a
yeah.
friend that played soccer at that college, and she was always like,
it's a little scary.
Girls should not be walking outside in the dark. Have you ever been? Have
No.
you ever tried to visit him there?
Not yet, but I really want to. So I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know.
Because honestly, I don't know much about that area.
Yeah.
But he said something to me the other day. I get almost, I'm in therapy.
Okay.
And I think it's been the thing that has changed my life the most, just kind of looking inwards and having a non-biased person tell you, like, hey.
Yeah. Did you like the first therapist you had?
No. It took me a couple.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
And I feel like that's why people get so turned off so fast.
Is it a male or a female?
It's a female.
Female, yeah.
I just love my girls.
Yeah.
But I was talking to him, and one of the things I had to work on in therapy is I have, like, money anxiety.
Yeah.
I feel guilty, that now I'm, like, making a good living for myself, even though I'm putting in a lot of hard work. Like, I have this guilt around it that I have to work on.
Yeah, overcome.
And, I mean, I had a job since I was 15 years old because my parents were just always about us, working hard. Like, we had to have a job
ethic.
as soon as we were old enough. Yeah. And my brother Indy looked at me and he's like, Julia, out of all of us, you have worked so hard
Yeah.
your whole life. Like, you deserve it. Just do it. Like, they just are so excited for me, which is so sweet. You know,
so
they're
sweet.
my biggest fans, they say.
Is he your youngest brother? Like, is he your youngest sibling?
No, so my oldest brother is Riker.
Okay.
So my step siblings, it goes Riker, Indy, Harley.
Okay.
So there's no blood relation, but we are siblings.
Yeah.
Like, they are my
Through and through,
siblings.
yeah.
Claudia is the oldest. She's blood. She is 26. Sorry, Claudia, if you're 27. 26, I think. Riker's 26 because we're step. We have same. Then it goes me, Indy. We're the same age.
Okay.
And then Harley, Georgia, Bear, Allie. Allie's the youngest. Bear's the youngest boy.
Gotcha. And Bear's on the mission.
No, Indy's on the mission. He went, he went
later.
late. Yeah. It was like his own. My parents have never put any pressure on us.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah. He moved to Utah after I did. And he's one of my best friends. All of my siblings are. But yeah, I was so proud of him.
Yeah, to make that decision.
To make that decision. You know, he's giving up 2 years of his life to go serve. And like, whether or not you believe in the church or not, you can still, especially for somebody who's deciding to do that on their own, I just think that's awesome.
No, it really is.
Anybody who serves a mission, good for you.
And I've said this before, like, you learn so much in a mission, not even just like about religion in the Mormon church. You learn how to also work ethic, sales tactics. Like, you're going and knocking on people's doors. Like, that is ballsy. Like,
yes,
like, wow.
Absolutely.
And then also you're doing service for others. Like,
exactly.
The best thing you can do for your mental health is serve other people. And you're constantly doing that on your mission.
Yes.
So that's why, like, a lot of people, unless they're in like a very sad place, like my husband was in Honduras and it was really hard. So he was excited to go home.
Oh, I'm sure.
But like the people who are serving mostly like in America where they're in like a safe, stable area, they miss it. They're like, oh, I'm leaving this like bubble that's like calm and
perfect and there's
structured and I have my day to day and I get to like do things for other people.
Exactly. They're not like stressing about the things that the
worldly things.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
Yeah.
But we have to stress about sometimes.
It's life. That's why we have therapy.
Yeah.
That's why
I know.
Therapy.
I love my therapist, for real.
Do you go in person?
I'm going to start. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been doing video but they're here.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
And so I think I'm going to go in person.
Yeah.
But I think always just trying to work on myself instead of blaming others, for things that have happened. And I think that comes from my parents. Like, my parents are very good about always taking accountability, Even with my dad and mom, if you ask my dad, he'll be like, and he's always been an amazing dad.
Yeah.
He'll be like, I wasn't the best husband because they were so young. They were Mormon. I mean, they got married when they were still kids pretty much.
Teenagers.
And they just, I don't know, just accountability. Like, therapy is good. Look inward.
Therapy is good. Look inwards.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of looking inwards, do you want to take out trash? Personal Trash is brought to you by Dressed in Lala. Lala is a fashion brand that empowers you to wear whatever the F you want. I'm obsessed with the brand. If you know, you know. It literally has the funnest pieces. I am wearing it right now, and I've currently been wearing it every single day I've been on this trip. The colors, the patterns, the fits are so different and cool and so unique. If you're looking to add some magic to your wardrobe, you need to check them out. Use code WEEKLYTRASH for 10% off your order at dressedinlala.com. I don't know how those two go hand in hand, but we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work.
You did.
Let's do some personal trash. What's happened this week besides freaking Jamaica? Where were you staying?
I was staying at the Azul Resort in the Grill.
It looked amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Is it all inclusive type of resort? Or
Yes.
Okay.
And it was amazing. Like, the staff there was incredible. The entertainment team, like, I made best friends being there.
I feel like you make best friends everywhere now.
I mean,
you're like, yes, I do.
Yes, I love talking to people, and I think it's important. Like, go out there and learn about other people's lives. It's so cool.
It is so cool.
Stop being glued to your phone.
Seriously.
Set it down every once in a while.
Put your phone down. I actually do want to ask you about that, though. Is that hard to, like, turn off content creating?
Yeah. I still haven't found my balance.
Yeah.
And sometimes I get a little overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But, people get really offended. I don't read even my comments very often anymore. I'm a sensitive girl.
Yeah.
And I want to reply because there's so many people that are so kind, but my brain just like will see the negative ones and only think about that. But then I'll just block them and it's like it's never happened. I probably have like 20,000 people blocked. Like over all of my social medias.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I just see something I don't like, I block.
Which you should.
I'm like, no negativity
It's
here.
your safe place. Like if you don't like me, you don't have to follow me and I'll make it very easy for you. Block.
But like,
you can't even search me now.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm finding my balance.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
You
Because
know?
like when you're on these trips, it's work.
It's work.
Like you need to be making content, but also you want to like live in the moment and like enjoy it.
Yes.
So yeah, was that hard to do on this trip or did you have like a decent balance?
I feel like I'm in such work mode all the time. I try to let myself, but even when I let myself, I feel guilty.
Yeah.
So I don't think I found it yet.
Yeah,
I think it is hard, but I'm on my way there.
Okay, we're working on it.
We're working on it. And I think it's okay to give yourself a break sometime.
Yeah.
But I'm always just like, even if I didn't post for one day, I'm like, crap. Like, I got to be on my...
Would you hire an assistant?
Maybe eventually.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm very particular.
Me too.
About my stuff.
Me too. I have a really hard time giving away any control. Like
Same. It's
the way I do it is right. Sorry. Like you do it well, but I do it right.
Yes. And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, it would have to be somebody I'm like close with. Cause like, my videos, like I would love to get a videographer to just like come with me, especially I'm starting YouTube soon.
Yes.
But, it would have to, I mean, like, I'm like changing and I don't know.
Well, and you want someone that you can be honest with. Like with Carly, she was actually my video girl. She was telling me the other day, she's like, I thought you didn't like me at first because I'm so blunt and direct.
Yes.
I'm like, oh no, I don't like that. Like change that. And I'm like, no, I love you. Like, I will take a bullet for you. Like if someone, if someone hurts you, I'm coming after them.
Yes.
Like, no. But I am going to be completely honest and blunt if I don't like something that's like work related.
Oh yeah.
But like, I love you.
But those are the best type of people.
Yeah, and you need that. You need to be able to find somebody that you can be that way with.
That's exactly how Lucy is. I know if I go to her with anything, like so many of my friends, like I just do have the best girls in my life. But she will just tell me honestly. Yeah. To the point where I'm like, oh,
dagger to the heart. Okay.
I'm like, thank you.
We're taking that one.
She's the best.
It's good advice. You need those kind of people. And I told Carly, I'm like, if I'm being a bitch, please tell me.
Yeah.
Like, tell me, like we were doing a vlog because I have a Patreon now and we've been like vlogging this whole trip. Yes. And I was like, show me that one part where I was being a bitch. And she goes, which part? And I was like, this is a good relationship. Yes. I like this.
Because there's no walking on eggshells either. I can't do those friendships. Like I am like those people where you're like, I don't know what you're feeling or what you're thinking, but I can tell something's wrong. Like I get anxious around them.
Oh yeah, same.
Because I also think it's something I did automatically.
Then you're like, oh, you are mad at me.
Yeah.
Like, I did something wrong.
I'm like, why don't you just say it?
Just say that you're mad because you stubbed your foot over there. Like just tell me.
Tell me.
No,
literally.
Okay, so Jamaica. What else happened this week?
Oh my goodness. I have to even... my little baby sister came
and visited
for her birthday.
Fun. What'd you guys do?
We just shopped.
Oh, heck yeah.
I spoiled her. She deserved it, got her some little gifts.
Where do you like to buy things? Like, what do you like to buy? Like, if you were to go splurge on Julia, is she getting shoes? Is she getting jewelry? Is she getting a car? Like, what is something that you would be excited about buying?
I think either clothes or food.
Food. No, I feel that. Food.
And I need to be better at shopping because I love shopping. I do. But I have such a hard time buying stuff. I'm like, do I need it?
It's that anxiety.
Yeah. But then it'll be a $50 meal that's like way too expensive. I don't even care. I don't look at the price. No. I'm like, take all my money.
Eating food, don't look. Mm-mm. You don't need the check. Just put it on my tab.
Just put it on my tab.
Yeah.
I don't care how much it is. Yeah. And I do like wine. I like to try new wines. But my favorite wines are pretty cheap.
Okay.
And I don't
red wine, white wine.
I'm a red wine girl.
Okay.
But I'm finding I'm all about my health right now. I'm really trying to love my body. So I don't like to drink too much, but I do every once in a while.
You, right?
Yeah.
Isn't wine good for your blood pressure?
Exactly.
I don't know. Cholesterol? Maybe it's blood pressure, cholesterol. I don't know. What's your favorite kind of food?
Ooh. I love anything spicy. I don't think I could pick one.
Are you vegan or anything?
No, I eat everything.
Okay, same.
I love food. The only thing I don't like is black licorice.
Oh.
My dad loves that crap. It's so gross.
Black licorice is a no-no for me. Mm-mm. I don't like black licorice, and I don't like mushrooms.
But see, that's why we'll work, because I'll eat the mushrooms for you.
I'll just give the mushrooms to you.
It's like the olive theory.
I'll eat them, but I'll be like I will eat anything.
Yes.
Like I will try anything unless it's like a freaking bug. I don't like people who eat like worms and stuff.
Yeah,
no. No. Or those suckers with the scorpions in them.
No.
I could never.
It's scary just looking at it.
But like normal food, I'll try anything.
Yeah,
I'll try anything. I'll eat it.
That's how I am too, because I feel like I haven't gotten to like try too much. But even in like Jamaica, trying all that new food. Oh.
Did you get some jerk chicken?
There's curry goat. And I had never had goat before.
I've never had goat before either. I think that would freak me out. It was good?
It was so good, but then I felt bad because I love little goats. They're so cute.
Goat, yeah.
But they were really good.
Was it like juicy, tender? Like what?
It was like...
Did it taste like chicken?
No. I don't even know how to describe it, but it was like very tender, but it wasn't fatty. I don't like fat on things either.
Okay, yeah.
Fat on bacon, it's like the texture thing for me.
Yeah, yeah.
It freaks me out.
It's gross. Well, and it looks gross.
Yeah. Like on steak.
It doesn't look appetizing. No.
But yeah, I love food.
Okay, so food.
Food and maybe clothes.
Okay.
I need somebody to style me. Help me.
Really? You have such good style. What are you talking about?
I feel like I wear the same thing every day.
Yeah.
And I want to branch out more. Yeah. And my Pinterest board, you would think I was like the most creative person. And I'm lucky now that I have Lucy living with me, because she's literally a stylist.
Yeah, you're like, dress me.
And she's amazing, but I need somebody to like go shopping with me.
Yeah.
And help me.
Yeah.
Because I just wear jeans and a shirt and then maybe a belt.
Maybe a little throw in. Where's your favorite stores?
I love Free People, Urban, Skims, Nordstrom, where they have everything.
Everything.
White Fox, Princess Polly. I've gotten a couple things from Deserve Avenue.
Oh, I've never heard of them.
They're good. It's like Matilda Deserve.
Oh, okay,
I don't know if I'm saying her name wrong.
Yes.
But she's like, the Pinterest it girl. Yeah. She's so beautiful.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I shop.
I love it.
I love a good deal too.
I'm a home goods TJ Maxx girly.
And thrifting. I love to thrift.
Every time I thrift though, I can never find anything that I'm like, okay, yeah, this was a steal. Like it's like cute stuff, but it's when people go and they literally find some like vintage Gucci thing for like $12. I'm like, what? I'm just finding like cute old like t-shirts that probably were bought at like, I don't know, Forever 21. Like,
no, actually,
like, where are you finding these like old school classic pieces that are worth so much money? I'll
be there for so long. And then like my friend will go and she's like, look at this cool piece. I'm like, dude, what? I just went through that. How did you find that?
How'd you find that?
Like, do I just not see them?
I think I just have bad luck.
Me too.
I have bad luck. But I'm sure the thrifting and vintage stores here are so good.
Insane.
Especially in like the Newport area. Yeah, no.
It's like...
No, it's not cheap. I went to one in New York and it's like thrifting and it's like a $7,000 fur jacket. I'm like...
because it's vintage.
I'm like... Oh, what? Okay. So I'm going to go on ASOS and I'm just going to buy a fur jacket.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a great idea.
Like, that's nothing.
Yeah, I got that.
You like try to act like it's not, you're like looking at it, you look at the price tag, you try not to make a face.
Oh yeah. You're like, just look, you're like, that's when you know you can't afford something if you're looking at price tags. Like if I'm looking at price, I don't belong here.
I know. Yep.
I don't belong here. Like TJ Maxx, I don't look at price tags because everything's under $12.
And TJ Maxx slays.
It
does.
That needs to be your next brand you work with is TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx, hit me up.
Like that would be a dream if they ever want to sponsor this podcast. Like I will sell my soul. Like I only shop at
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx Home Goods. Like
I love home goods.
I'm a sucker for good home decor. I love, but like cheap.
Yeah,
like I'm cheap.
Same. I'm like trying. I don't own any furniture. I don't know if you've seen. We don't even have a couch.
Oh, well, you need to get a couch.
Yeah.
You need to get a couch.
Because I always just lived with people who already had furniture or was like already, like it was just a room.
Yeah.
Like the place was already furnished.
Yeah.
But it's so fun to design. But then I like will try to I have this image in my head. I go to look at the prices of the things that I want. I'm like, okay, Julia, be a little bit more realistic.
Yeah. No, you should be bougie. You deserve to get like a good couch. Go get like a good couch.
I actually found one, and you're going to see it because it has like history to it. It's so cool.
Oh my gosh.
It's Italian. It's from Italy.
You got it like shipped from Italy?
It was already here. And it honestly like wasn't that expensive because I am trying to be good at saving while still like allowing myself to live.
Yeah.
But I think a couch is a good investment. That's where I'll spend a little bit.
It's going to where you're spending all your time.
Yeah, but it's such a beautiful piece.
Is it like velvet? Is it suede?
It's suede leather? And it's like L-shaped and they don't make them anymore. And so it literally can sell for $30,000 right now. And I got it for like $4,000, which is still a lot.
No way.
But I was like,
how'd you find it?
This amazing, I don't remember the name of it, but one of my best friends, Casey, he lives in San Diego. He's a chef. And he walked past this furniture store and saw it. And we went in and the guy was like, it's just been here forever. And like, we love to just sell nice pieces. So it's so cool because if I ever need to sell it, I could actually profit off of it.
Yeah.
But it has history to it too. Like they aren't made anymore.
What color is it?
It's like a muted blue. Like baby blue. I love color. I do. I want my house to be like.
Can you not tell I love color?
Like I love the people who love the all white, but I want my house to just be like colorful, fun.
Yes, same.
I want it to be lived in.
Same. People always ask me what my style is. I'm like, I don't freaking know. Like everything.
Yeah, same.
Everything. I don't have like a niche, like an actual style. It's like I like that, and that's kind of boho. Yeah. I like that. That's modern. I like that. That's like mid-century.
Yes.
I don't have a style.
That's who I am.
I'm all over the place.
But then eventually it just all comes together.
It really does. Really does. Okay, what other trash? So you were with your sister.
Yes.
Jamaica. Do you watch TV? Do you ever have time to watch TV?
I love TV.
You do?
Yeah. I don't get that much time, but
for some reason I feel like you like more like serious shows. Do you like serious shows?
I love crime.
I could feel like that would be something you would say.
I love like Criminal Minds.
Yes.
I'm watching Castle.
Okay,
Have you watched that? It's old.
It's the one where it's about a murderer that's following a book.
Yeah.
Like the murderer is...
No, it's like he's a book writer and his inspiration is a detective and he's writing a book about her. So he like gets to go along with her.
Okay, I knew there was a book involved somehow.
But I love it.
Is it still going on or did it end?
It ended, which is sad. I think.
So are you watching it on like Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's on Hulu. But I watch like Sex and the City is one of my all-time favorite shows. I rewatched that.
Who's your favorite character?
Honestly, I don't think I could pick one.
Samantha
for sure.
Samantha.
Like, I love them all, but Samantha and Carrie.
Wait, you like Carrie?
I know people have like their opinions on her. I don't like her all the time.
Yeah.
I don't like her character all the time.
I wouldn't want to be her friend. Because she kind of sucks sometimes. The world kind of revolves around Carrie.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I do like that she's like just, and I think I relate to her with her men.
Oh, yeah. She has some
So that's why I like her. But Samantha
is a fixer.
Definitely my favorite. And Samantha, other than like my mom. My mom reminds me of Samantha a little bit. Like just that free spirit.
Yeah.
Not the
the sexual side.
Not the sexual side.
Yeah.
But just, my mom looks like she's 20, which is insane. But she just is so funny. Like Samantha's funny like that. Like the I don't give up attitude. Yeah.
I don't care what you think. No. I am me.
And that's who my mom is.
We love that.
My mom's quote, like her catchphrase is, I do what I want.
I do what I want.
And that's the truth.
And that is how we should all live.
It is.
Do what you want. As long as you're not like hurting anybody.
Exactly.
Do what you want.
You got one life, baby. Go for it.
I love it. Okay, let's do Trash Topican. Trash Topican is brought to you by Road to Baby. Did you know that 1 in 8 people in the U.S. alone struggle with infertility and have difficulties growing their family? The team at Road to Baby understand the pain and frustration that can come with infertility, and they are there to help you navigate that often bumpy road to parenthood. Road to Baby is a surrogacy, egg, and sperm donation agency based out of San Diego, California, who connects those in need with surrogates, egg donors, and sperm donors to help them grow their family. Road to Baby believes in fairly compensating those who make these dreams of parenthood come true. First-time surrogates working with Road to Baby receive a minimum of $56,000 for their incredible dedication. Egg donors are generously compensated at $10,000 per donation, and sperm donors each earn $5,000 for their first donation. If you've ever considered becoming a surrogate, egg donor, or sperm donor yourself, I encourage you to reach out to Road to Baby. You have the power to change lives and make parenthood dreams come true. And wait, there's more. If egg, surrogacy, or sperm donation isn't for you, but you know someone who might be a perfect fit, you can earn $1,000 in referrals for egg and sperm donors and $6,000 or more per surrogate referral. If you or someone you know is struggling with infertility, remember that you are not alone. The experts at Road to Baby are there to help you navigate this often challenging path to parenthood. Their experience and guidance can make all the difference in your journey. Road to Baby exists to help growing families and creating a life-lasting connection and making dreams a reality. If you're ready to take that first step or just curious to learn more about the process, schedule a free consultation with Road to Baby. Visit www.roadtobaby.com. ROADTOBABY.com.
Woo!
You're going to pick a topic out of this trash can.
Okay.
Who knows what it'll be? If it's lame, I'll pick one too.
The last 3 text messages you sent?
Oh my gosh, what are the last 3 text messages you sent? Mine are probably really lame.
Where
Let's see.
is my phone? Oh, can I go grab
You
it?
can go grab it. Let's see. Where? Okay, my last text messages were to my husband. I said, we can just do it with no context so people have no idea what we're talking about. To my husband, I said, yeah, we can go look at it. It needs a lot of work.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Then I texted Thai French. Ha 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 ha. Tell her it's in my links highlight bubble. And then I texted you and I said, see you soon, kissy face. Those are my last 3.
I love it. My last 3? Let's see. I texted my mom. I said, after our all-nighter, how are you doing?
You're so sweet to check on her.
Yeah, we did.
She flew to Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we only have one more day in Jamaica, so we said no sleep.
No sleep.
Wake up.
Yeah.
And then, honestly, the other ones, like I texted you.
Yeah.
On my way. So excited.
On my way. So excited. You're so cute.
And then, what was my last text?
I'm going to pick
I just sent somebody my name. Julia Hatch.
Oh, because you sent them your number?
Yeah.
Was it the Uber driver?
No.
It's like the 60-year-old Italian man.
I'm like, hey. No.
He's like, what's your number? You're like, Julia Hatch. Here's
Julia
my number.
Hatch,
Oh my gosh,
here.
I'm dead.
But I have given lots of Uber drivers, not in like a weird way, but like just to be friends.
Oh my gosh, you're the cutest
And
person.
we'll like check up. I'll be like, how you doing?
How's your daughter?
Yeah.
Okay. If you could go back in time, which year would you visit?
Ooh.
Like, I kind of think I'd want to do a year that I like wasn't alive in.
Yeah.
Like, I would want to see the 60s.
I would want to meet Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, yeah.
Or go when my parents were in high school and hang out with them.
Yeah, no, I would want to see my parents as kids.
Yeah.
That's why I said 60s. Like,
Yes.
see how they grew up, how they lived, what was life like, the
Yeah.
clothing, the cars, just everything.
Yes.
I'm so fascinated by history.
Same.
I know nothing. I
Same.
know nothing. But like
Same.
when I watch, what was that movie with Harry Styles that he just did?
Ooh.
Darling, or what's it called?
Yeah. Where they like are
Sweet
in that.
Darling, or Don't Worry, Darling.
Don't worry, darling.
Like that time of life, it's kind of looked 60s-ish.
Yes.
Like I'd want to go back and see the vibe.
I know. And I bet like it would be cool, but also you're like, wait. Like, what was the year that women were allowed to have their own bank accounts? It wasn't until like 1960 something, right?
No,
I'm
it
pretty
would
sure.
be so eye-opening.
It would be insane.
You know what they need to do? They need to come out with a Back in the Future, but like modern day times.
Yes.
So people are going like into the future and like into the past, but like they're from 2024. Because that show went to the year 2020.
Which is insane.
And it did not look like how it
Nothing.
looks now. They were like flying vehicles.
Oh, yeah. And I'm sure we could have that.
I mean, the Cybertruck looks like it could be a
Yeah.
flying vehicle, but it's not.
no,
So,
but instead this year they just, aliens are
Like,
real. Nobody
they're-
really talked about that.
like,
Did you hear about that?
UFOs, they're real.
Yeah,
like,
the government's just like, yeah. And
Yeah, there's
everyone was like, yeah,
aliens.
no, duh.
it's like, oh, you finally told us.
Aliens.
We know. What's
Yeah.
it? Area 51?
Area 51.
Like, all real.
Everything's real.
You never know what's true, what's not. You
I'm
just
like,
don't know.
what is happening? And nobody talks about it.
No, it's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, like the world's a little crazy right now.
It is crazy. But
And-
they need to make that movie so we can see what's the future going to look like.
Please.
Like, what's the year 3000?
Are you into conspiracies?
Oh, I need to stop with the conspiracies because I go into these rabbit holes and I'm like, if this is true, what is life?
Yeah.
What is life? And I'm very easily convinced.
Me too.
Like, you just have to like tell me one fact
Same.
and I won't fact check it. I'll be like,
Yeah.
that's right.
I'm like, if anything that's told to me on TikTok is just true.
It's real. That is why our generation is a little dumb.
Yes.
Except you're Gen Z and I'm a millennial.
True.
So I'm a little smarter than Gen Z.
You are.
Like a little, but
You
not
are.
by a lot. Not
No,
by a lot. Like,
But honestly, like, people, even though like but Google and news outlets, like, I don't even know what to believe anymore.
no, TikTok is honest journalism.
TikTok is my new Google. Anytime I need anything, it has video representation. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It's just a random person who lives in Idaho that's telling me about worldly things that I knew nothing about.
Exactly. I'm like,
No,
wow.
I'm trying to think of the recent conspiracy that I heard of. Because a conspiracy theory that I've been like set on forever is how the Colorado Denver airport is like,
Oh, yeah.
secretly like a camp where they're going to keep us all when the world ends.
What?
No, it's sketch.
Well, have you heard how there's like 12 of the richest people in the world just made underground bunkers?
No, I don't like that.
And I don't like
no. The world
And the
ending.
new movie that the Obamas made?
Well, so I looked into that one because I was like, I need to fact check this. So the Obamas they helped produce the end of it. So the script had already come out and then they like revised it.
That's good.
But either way, I don't want my president, past president, current president, any president to be doing a movie where the world ends and we get taken over by freaking Russia and Asia.
Yes.
I don't want my president to be part of that because then it makes it look real.
Yes.
Then it makes it look real.
Well, like, what would happen if there was like a sun power, whatever it's called?
Did you watch the movie?
Yes. It made me freaked out. My parents literally
So freaked out.
We all watched it and we all came up with like a plan of what would happen if the internet shut down.
No, if the world just went black.
Because people were like, I don't know my left from right barely.
You're like putting up your hands.
How am I going to get to Oregon from here?
I don't know northwest, south,
I can't.
east.
No.
Like,
Literally.
I don't know how to work a compass.
They don't teach you that in school anymore, bro.
No, that movie stressed me out
Stressed me
so
out.
bad because if the internet goes out, if like we don't have any communication,
Yes.
we don't know what's going on. So they can like manipulate. Why can't I
That's a hard
speak?
word.
It's not. I'm just having a total like stroke right now.
That's me every single day.
Manipulate you into
Yes.
thinking that something's going on somewhere else and it might not be going on, but you don't know. So you're just
Exactly.
like, it's happening here. Is it happening somewhere else? And then where they had all the Tesla cars
Yes.
run into each other because everything's a computer. And so it's all being controlled by whoever now controls our internet.
And
No,
they
that
just
movie.
Successfully microchipped the first human. Did you hear about that?
I heard about that.
Like, what is going on? Why?
Elon Musk, he like microchipped somebody. What was that movie called?
Oh my gosh.
It was called, I'm just going to type end of the world movie Obamas and I'm sure it'll pop up.
It has to.
Leave the world behind.
Leave the world behind.
So
And it is sad because
crazy.
people would turn on each other because you would just be like, I have to protect my family.
Yeah. Like when they go to get the medicine
Yeah.
and the guy's like, no, get off my property. Like I'm not giving you my family needs the medicine.
Yeah. It's like you can't even really be that mad at them.
Like, yeah, like you see both sides because you're like, they don't know if you're going to all of a sudden pull out a gun and kill them.
Exactly.
No, it's too much.
It's too much.
Or like The Walking Dead.
Oh.
I mean, obviously I know zombies aren't going to come and like that's not really going to happen. But what if it does?
But what if?
What if like these microchips actually turn us into like
Right?
flesh eating
Yes.
people and then we start like trying to eat each other and then we become zombies and we're boarding up our windows and we're living off of our food storage.
Oh, I could just keep talking to you about this, like all of it, like AI and everything.
AI's okay. Bobby, the podcaster,
I love her.
She had like someone AI generated like a thing of her masturbating.
Yes. And
That
it was
is
super
terrifying.
graphic. Yeah.
I didn't see it. Did you
I didn't see it.
But I heard about it.
Yeah. And I watched her response to it and she did, shout out Bobby. She handled that so well.
Yeah, she's like, no.
Would have been sobbing, so distraught, so embarrassed. Like, and she was just like, that was not me.
I would never do that.
I would never do that. I would
Like,
never post that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
No, it's scary. AI is scary.
It's so scary. And it's like,
or VR.
yeah. And even like, did you know the guy who invented Google or Gmail? None of his kids even have Gmail. Like, the people know. I don't know if you ever watched like what is it called? It was that movie about social media. And just like, I think social media can be such a positive thing. Yeah. For sure. It just depends on what you watch. But it is crazy, the influence. Like, people really can make you believe anything that they want to.
Anything.
And now, like, with AI, like, there's literally videos of celebrities saying stuff. And it's not them. They, like, AI'd their voice.
Yes. Well, that's kind of what happened to Taylor Swift when she was on the phone call with Kanye West forever ago. And that was, like, before things got the way they are now.
I know.
No, the world is scary.
The world is scary.
It's scary.
So just love each other, be nice.
Everyone follow Julia Hatch because she's honest. Can be good. She's honest. She's going to keep you in the light. Yes. You're going to feel good when you are watching and seeing her content.
Thank you.
And it's good stuff. Who is like texting me? I'm just so famous.
I love it. I know my girl group chat, it's always be blowing up.
No, it was Turo, the rental car company that I was saying that I hate.
Yeah.
They're like messaging me
Let the people know.
By the way, your car needs to be returned soon. I'm like, yes, I know. My car that smells like ass. Like,
no way.
We had a whole thing. I like talked about in another podcast episode. I'll give you like the brief story about it. Rented a car, smelled like marijuana. We got in, straight up marijuana. I don't smoke marijuana, so I don't love the smell of skunk and marijuana. Yeah. Like, not my thing.
Yeah.
So I immediately messaged them and I'm like, hi, I'm going to vomit. Like, can you get me a new car? Like, what is this?
Well,
And the Turo company, it's like you're renting other people's cars and you like pick them up in these parking garages. It's like so weird. And they're like, oh yeah, we'll cancel your trip. Like, Turo support will message you. And I was like, well, like, I need a car. So like, when can I get a car? Like, it's nighttime. Like, I want to get to my Airbnb.
I'm just a girl.
Like, I'm just a girl. It's raining outside. Mm-hmm. Like, come on. Then they like, after a whole annoying conversation, I get a new car, but I had to take an Uber to get to a new car.
No way.
Get to this new car. This car smells like ass. It had smelled like marijuana. So they chlorine bombed it. Apparently it's like this little like smoke bomb that you put in your car and it like explodes chlorine. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm going to get cancer by driving in this car.
The heck?
And it smells like chlorine, marijuana, skunk, cigarettes, and now all my clothes smell like it.
Yep.
No, it's disgusting.
I'm so sorry.
It's disgusting. And they're like, okay, you need to return it or you get a fee. And I'm like, how about I just put it in the ocean? How about I just drive it in the ocean? You can pick it up at the bottom of the ocean.
Well, also, like, I feel like if you're going to rent out your car, just
clean it. But that's the crazy thing is like California has turned Turo into like a business. So these people, it's actually not their personal car. They'll like go out and buy like 10 cars and then just they rent those out. Kind of like
smart
Airbnb.
Of them, but also like, dang.
So then you're getting a car that like, it's actually not their car. So they really don't care like
they don't care
much because they're never driving it. So they don't know.
And it probably wasn't even them. It was the people who borrowed it before.
No, they even messaged me. They owned it. They were like, yeah, like the person before you smoked in your car. And I'm like, okay, so what made you think I was going to want it after that? No, and
maybe there should be like, Turo, here's an idea. Get cars that are okay for smoking in.
And then other ones
that aren't. And you can request like.
Genius.
Yes or no.
That's genius.
You know, like.
Because they all say no smoking and they have a fee. But people don't care. They're going to smoke anyways. No, they need to have that option.
So like
smoking hotel room, non-smoking hotel. Smoking car, non-smoking car.
Give them the option.
Because they're going to do it anyways.
Exactly.
And then people like me have to pay the consequence.
Exactly. And then it will make people happy too who do smoke because they won't feel bad. They'll be like, yes, I do smoke cigarettes. Genius. So I want a car that I'm allowed to do that in.
Turo, sponsor Julia Hatch.
Thank you.
She just turned your problem into a new marketing idea. You're welcome. Your commercial can be people smoking happily in
their car.
I love it. But
then they'll put the warning up that it is bad for you.
This is actually not good for you, but we will allow it in this vehicle. In this vehicle. I love it. I love you, Julia Hatch.
Thank you so much for having me, for real.
Thank you for coming and driving this way. Like I told you, we were literally just by you. We could have just stayed there.
I know, next
time. But seriously, I love you. Everyone loves you. You're stunning. And I'm so excited to see everything you do because this is only the beginning for you. Truly. Like you're going to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated for sure. Like give it,
I hope,
6 months. You're like, it's already in the works. So it's fine. But truly, you are Big things are coming already.
Thank you so much.
More is coming, and I can't wait. I'm obsessed. I love you.
I seriously, thank you so much. And thank you for reaching out and giving me the opportunity to like share my story.
No,
like
it's
nobody
been so
knows.
fun.
So this was very special to me. And
Well, I'm
thank
so
you.
glad I could be
love
the
you.
first. I could be the first one. I love you.
Yes.
I love you.
We're going to be besties forever after this.
Forever. You guys enjoy this episode. I already know you did. And have the best week ever. And don't forget to take out your trash. Bye.
Bye.